So the deal with my trailer is that I've got lights, but I'm always hitting stuff. So that one's busted. Fixed it like 3 or 4 times. And this one, you know, it's beautiful, lovely hot glue situation. It's busted. So I'm gonna replace them both and I'll show you how I do it. I got a bunch of heat shrink butt connectors. You only need a couple of those, but I got a big old pack. I use a heat gun. You could probably use a lighter or a torch or something, but I use a heat gun. These are my lights, right? I got a couple of lights. They're just like the other ones. They're good. You got the disc thing going on, a little bit different style or whatever, but these are pretty much universal. They got a couple bolts in the back. If my holes don't match up, I'll have to drill new holes. And they've got the side light, so you can see, people on the side can see if you're turning or whatever. I also need the smallest wrench in the world. You use any wrench. Wire strippers, and this pack comes with like a whole wiring harness. If you're gonna like be wiring up your whole trailer. I don't need that. It also comes with a bunch of connectors for like connecting onto existing wires. I'm not using that. All right, step 1, yank off the old lights. All right, lights on there, looking pretty good. Now we just got to make our connections. I'm just using a crimping set of clippers. It's actually different than the strippers I showed you originally, because you know you can get 2 kinds of these connectors. Some of them are just like a solder heat connector, but the one I'm using requires a crimp. So you got to put the wire in there and crimp it. You could use a dedicated crimping tool, but these seem pretty tight. All right, so I was just testing this driver's side, and if you're putting these guys on, just note that not only is there this plastic stuff that is like on everything these days and will drive you crazy, but there's also like a clear side on the license plate side, and that when you turn the light on will kind of shine down on the plate. Anyway, I'm just going to clean these guys up with maybe some conduit or some tape or something and do the other side. Well, one more thing to note about the wiring. On my trailer, I've got 2 wires. So yellow to yellow, brown to brown stripe, and then I put the white, which is the ground, on the bolt back here. The unit might ground through the bolts themselves, but I'm not too sure. So I just put a ground back here. That's kind of ugly, but it works. You can ground it to this guy, you can ground it to your frame, whatever. You just need to ground it with your white wire. All right, so this is the passenger side, drinker side, right side, whatever you want to call it, and same deal over here. I just zipped up the ground, that white wire, to the bolt, and I'm just heat shrinking the fixtures here, which, you know, makes it pretty much watertight. If you're really crazy, like you're doing a boat trailer or something, you could do these heat shrink seals, and then you could put it inside of a piece of conduit, but I'm not going overboard. I'm just going to use some electrical tape. But here's a look at the light when it's in dual mode. So it's got the lights on and the flasher. I think it looks pretty cool. And over here, light on and the flasher, and it's not dark out, but there's a little bit of light coming in the bottom, which will light up my plate. I don't know, is it an upgrade from this guy? Maybe.